Well, I'm so happy to see all of you guys here tonight. You know, today was a really big day. We met a lot of people. My name's Nicole Reffitt. My husband is Guy Reffitt. He was the first January 6er to go to trial. For those of you who don't know my story, so you can just know us a bit better, and it'll take some time up till John calls, so my husband was there on January 6th. He never entered the Capitol. He never assaulted anyone. He did not damage any property. He is sentenced to 7.5 years away. You know, he was taken in January 16th by pre-dawn raid on our home. We had the counterterrorism unit do a loud bang at our door, flashbangs, and then they took my husband away, and that was the last time I saw him until actually a year ago. It was the first time, from January 16th until his court date was the first time I laid eyes on my husband, and even then we were not allowed to speak, except we could make eye contact, but we couldn't speak in the courtroom, and they would not allow me near him. You know, but I was so happy to see him in person. And he was convicted on all 5 counts by a jury for less than 2 hours. After I saw the lies that they spewed in the courtroom, because what they do is they create a narrative, they cherry pick all these different things from this day and these people's lives, and they create this narrative, and they prove this narrative to a DC jury, and this jury eats it up. And after that, and Mickey started this vigil August 1st, I've been in the DC courtroom bearing witness to what goes on to our patriots, and what they're doing is destroying their lives. They're destroying these families' lives. They are lying about these people. I'm sorry if I get a bit emotional, because if all of you could see what I see daily in that courthouse, you would be appalled, because the precedent that's being set in there today is going to affect our children and our grandchildren. This obstruction of an official proceeding charge is what a lot of these Jan 6ers are charged with. Now, this charge holds a weight of 20 years in jail.
Oh, God.
Yes, yes. And this charge is in regard to stopping the vote, trying to stop the certification of the vote. And what the biggest issue these judges, these people in D.C. have is the peaceful transference of power did not happen that day. And instead of going right with the First Amendment, they go directly to the 12th. They don't care about all the rest of them. They just want people to understand that what is important in America is a peaceful transference of power. But if you do not believe that that election was a legitimate election, then we had every right to be there to have a redress of grievances for a First Amendment.
Yes.
And that is why people went that day. And it was because of how they felt about what was going on in this country. And now they are persecuting these people that stood up that day. My husband is one of them. And at this point, I would like you to know there have been 38 arrests in 2023.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
38.
And they're going to continue to happen.
They are hoping for 1,000 this year. You know, they are hoping. You know, there's money put in the omnibus bill that is just dedicated to the January 6ers, the hunting down of them and the persecution of them. Now, our stance isn't that no one did anything wrong that day. Our stance is that people are being overly charged and then persecuted for their ideology and punished for it in a gulag like this one, and they're all over the country. And that is, you know, we are out here every night because these guys in here stand up and still sing the anthem at 9 o'clock. Because they have faith in this country, they have faith in we the people, and I appreciate you guys coming out here tonight and really seeing what this is about.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
God bless you.
Well said, Nicole Reffitt.